guys, my name's Dan, and this reaction comes from Haminations. This is, I still look young, and that's a problem that I always have seemed to have, is looking young when I wasn't, because there have been so many times over the years in my 20s to where I was just like, I would just go into a liquor store, try to get some alcohol for me and my friends, you'd have a party, whatever, and they would always card me. They would always be like, hey, can I see your ID? Hey, can I see your ID? Every freaking time, it just wouldn't stop. So I just stopped going to get the alcohol so I don't ever have to deal with it ever again. And here I am blabbing into you guys about it. And I can't wait to see what his sides of the story is here. But before we do, though, please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, Haminations link if you haven't already. It's a great way to support him because he does a lot of great work. And a great and easy way to support me is to go right below this video, click all those buttons down there. Because not to let you see future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
One adult beverage, please.
Hey, punk. This here bar's for adults only.
Yep,
You
for
gotta
that.
be at least 21 to consume alcoholic beverages. So hit the road.
Actually, I'm 23, and here's my ID.
Oh, my mistake, little man. Here, have an alcohol. On the house.
Thank you.
Yep,
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
yep.
Hi, I'm
In my very humble opinion, beer does not taste great. And if there is a beer that tastes great, please let me know because I would love to find it.
Bryson, and my most popular video is about how I look young. But that was 3 years ago. A lot has happened since then, and let me tell you, I still look young. The
Yep.
doctor said it's because of my genes, but I don't know what my pants have to do with
Yeah,
any of this.
seriously. Nice one. Nice joke.
So
Love it.
today, we're gonna delve more into what it was like growing up as such a late bloomer.
It looks like you also have explosionitis.
What?
What?
I developed pretty
Whoa.
normally at first, but I started
Same.
to notice some differences when I went to middle school. The other boys started getting bigger and taller, but I stayed fun-sized, as my mom would call it. I didn't really mind being a pipsqueak because it fit my vibe. I was the quiet kid who kept to himself and stayed under the radar drawing my silly little pictures. But the gap between me and the other boys only got worse as time went on, and this caused people to make comments and poke fun at me.
Wrong place, small fry. The elementary school is down the street. Get it? 'Cause he's small.
Yeah, we get it.
Good one. Yeah, pipsqueak.
Well, at least I know what deodorant is, Derek.
Damn!
I went through middle school and started high school without growing at all. I guess I'm just not like other boys. Most people just don't get me. But with you, it's just simple. I'm glad we're friends. Sorry, who are you? At
Oh, no.
16 years old, I was 5'2" and 80 pounds. I remember that because that's seriously the size I was for like 6 years. I was definitely not an average teenage boy. I was
Same.
great at hide and seek, however, I could not go outside if wind speeds were too high.
Oh,
So,
no.
my parents took me to see a doctor.
Yeah, he's definitely underdeveloped. I feel bad for him because men like to feel like alpha males, and he obviously isn't.
Oh,
I
my.
mean, look at him. So, I'm gonna recommend testosterone treatment.
This was a shock to me. I knew I was small, but I generally tried to just ignore it and live my life. I figured that being uncomfortable in your body was kind of just part of being a teenager and that
Yeah.
everyone grows at different paces. But this medical professional told me that my body wasn't manly enough and then immediately suggested TRT to a 16-year-old, which I think is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it
We even
is.
got a bone scan done and found out that my bone age was that of a 12-year-old.
Okay, here are the results of the scan. Travel home safely now.
Oh my god!
Dude's bones suck! I mean, look at it! That's just shoddy
Oh
workmanship
my
right there!
god!
We
dude.
then met with an endocrinologist and determined that I was healthy, just a late bloomer. He told me that I could choose to do the treatment or not, and I decided against it. I'm the type of guy to kind of just let things play out.
Sure.
I've never dyed my hair or gotten a tattoo or a piercing. I knew that this kind of intervention didn't feel like me and that I was more of a default settings type of guy. So
Same.
despite people's comments, I did what I felt was right for me. And looking back, it was arguably the more manly thing to do.
Yes.
I was my own man who did what I thought was right, regardless of people disagreeing with me.
Bryson! Just because they're called parachute pants doesn't mean they work like
Oh no, Bryson, no!
tell me what to do.
No, 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 no! Oh! Whoa. He's just floating away.
Oh.
But on a more serious note, the comments about how small I was and that I didn't look or sound my age definitely bothered me for a while.
Same.
And I felt pretty insecure about it.
Same.
Especially when
Still
I started
do.
high school. It's part of the reason I never had any personal social media accounts. But around this time, I started my YouTube channel. It was all very new and exciting since I'd hardly used the internet before, except for watching funny dog videos. I
Sure,
made my
as
first
you
few
do.
videos, and people were very nice, until they learned my age. And then it happened. My first hate comment.
Oh no.
This guy is definitely lying about being 16. He sounds 12. I kept getting comments like that until finally I responded with, I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm 16. Stop being rude. And in that
True.
moment, I had a breakthrough. Wait a minute. If I truly didn't care, I wouldn't have felt the need to stoop to their level and respond. Maybe instead of projecting my issues in a futile online argument, I should be the best person I can be and only focus on what I can control. I can't please everyone, and no matter what I do,
Yeah.
some people will disagree with me.
Sure.
And that's okay.
Yes.
A breakthrough that many people online still haven't discovered yet.
Nope. They have not.
I made my peace with it and accepted that I was just going to grow up differently than most boys.
Sure.
And that's okay. And it wasn't long before I did start growing. A few years later, I met up with one of my friends who I hadn't seen in a long time, and he was shocked that my plateau at 5'2" was finally over and I had shot past it to around 5'8". We
Wow.
hung out and
Good
ate
for
dinner,
you.
and he said, so like, what did they do to you to make you grow? Nothing. We just waited. Did you think they put me in the Captain America super soldier device?
Yes.
And while I still look younger than I am, as the years passed, something amazing happened.
Whoa.
I'm tall now.
Wow.
And while this doesn't fix the problem area, it has been a nice consolation prize for suffering through school as the short kid. The slower you bake, the farther you rise. What can I say? I am the tallest of my siblings, standing at a whopping, drumroll please, 6'2".
Whoa.
Hold your applause. However, I am afraid that my theory about baking slower and rising farther will turn out all too true. Because my little brother Brenner is finally starting to shoot up, and he might catch up to me. And
Oh my.
I don't like that, because he's the little brother.
Oh,
I just wanna grab him
the
and
little
squish him
brother.
back down to size so I can keep my crown. It was cool when I surpassed all my older siblings, but him doing it would
Oh
be
my.
cringe and stupid, so I'm not gonna allow it to happen.
Oh no! No, Bryson, what are you doing? Oh my god!
Despite my cartoonish proportions, I'm glad I waited and let things take their natural course.
Sure.
And I'm also glad I waited because I stayed natty.
Oh my, look at you! Putting
One
them
of the
gains in.
disadvantages of long legs is doing squats in the gym absolutely sucks. I have to move the weight much farther than the average
Sure.
person just to get to the proper depth. I was at the gym with my friend that's much shorter than me, and her set of squats was like, okay, I'm done. And then mine were like,
Oh no!
oh my god!
Oh no! Oh god!
That's one. You gotta do 12.
Come on! Oh!
Being me comes with advantages too. Since I grew so slowly, everything was more spread out. So I never had growing pains or terrible acne.
Oh,
And
lucky you.
as every person who's ever met me has already pointed out, it'll work out when you're older because you'll be 50, but you'll look way younger. Which I hope is true. What if I never look my age? I just look like this until I'm 45 and then boom, I'm an old man.
No,
Another
no.
advantage of looking young I've discovered since living on my own is that I can get door-to-door salesmen to leave me alone much faster. Hello, young man. Are your parents home? No, they are not. I
No,
do
no.
love to make fun of Braden because when we're sitting next to each other, he's taller than me. But when we stand up, I shoot past him. Imagine your younger sibling being
Oh
taller
no!
than you. That's embarrassing.
Oh no!
Wait,
Oh.
wait, no. And I think it's funny that being tall is associated with doing sports.
Wow!
It
How's
is,
the weather
apparently.
up there? Let me guess.
basketball player?
Yep, it's always
I
basketball.
draw pictures. Leave me alone. The day I turned 21, I decided to do the rite of passage of going into a bar.
Sure,
I walked up
as
to the
you do.
bouncer, gave them my ID, and watched his brain break.
No. It's not true. That's impossible.
Oh no, it's a Star Wars thing.
You know it to be true.
I love it. Good for you, Bryson. Good for you,
They
man.
let me in, and I tried a non-alcoholic beer. Bryson, why didn't you just try a real beer? Because I'm stupid sober. I don't want to know how stupid I am while drunk.
True.
Also, people say that when you're drunk, that it's like you, but more. But I'm already too much. That would be way too much. Hey guys, I love you guys.
Oh God, no.
Anyone want to build a Lego set together?
Ooh!
I'm leaving.
Ugh.
Anyway, the
Ugh.
non-alcoholic beer tasted like yeasty, soggy bread water.
I
0
bet.
out of 10. But the wings were good. Then this
Sure.
guy who could tell it was my first time in a bar came up to me and said,
Welcome to bar life, son.
and I said, thank you. I am never coming back. And
As you
even
shouldn't.
at 23 years old, I'm still growing. I wasn't 6'2" until this year. Who knows?
Wow.
Maybe I'll never stop and I'll be 10 feet tall at age 30. As time
Yikes.
goes on, people freak out less about how young I look, but it does still happen from time to time.
Oh yeah.
How old are you? You look 15.
I'm actually 23.
Oh my God! He reacts with a
But
cough.
my height isn't the only thing that's 6'2". My wingspan is also 6'2", so
Damn.
my slap range is pretty good. I don't usually slap people, but I could.
Oh!
Not to mention the range of my kicks. That's my plan for if I'm ever getting robbed. Oh, certainly, sir. I'll give you my wallet. Whatcha?
Ooh, dodge like the Matrix.
If I hug my leg, my knee is higher than my shoulders.
Wow.
Meaning that my femur is longer than my entire torso.
Holy
I've got
crap.
a tiny body and long legs. But it's fine. Legs are probably more vital to the human body than the torso. Look, see, here we've got the, leggy parts. And
The
of course
leggy
foot,
parts.
very vital. And meanwhile, the torso only has the heart, lungs, liver, and kidneys. It's totally overrated.
Yeah, totally.
Legs are better and more important. Case closed. I'm glad I didn't try to change myself just to fit in, because it helped me learn to love myself unconditionally.
Absolutely.
And it helped me find the people who appreciate me for who I was. As time goes on, I've discovered that the things that make me unique are the things that I love most about myself.
As well
The
should.
moral of the story is to remember that your differences make you unique, and you can use them to your advantage.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll use your differences to make a funny YouTube video as a random non-specific example. And it's okay to feel awkward while growing up. I am so glad that I valleyed in high school instead of peaking. Don't be just like everyone else.
Yes.
Be the best you that you can
Yes. I agree. Oh, the me character. Oh no.
Huh? What happened?
When God made Bryson,
You
made him
also
super
maxed out
tall.
his silliness stat. It's probably fine. Hi guys, it's me, your favorite
All right,
Bryson.
so yeah, I've had that problem my entire life where I just look young. I also never really grew like he did. I'm not very tall. I'm not going to say how short I am because it's not a great number, honestly. It's something that even to this day I get a little self-conscious about. But I'm surrounded by friends and family who do accept me for who I am, so that always makes me feel so much better. But that's going to do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Haminations and how he looks? Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check all those links I have for you down in the description below. Then lastly, and most importantly, I'm going to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon: Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Kester, Cronus, Joshi, Chris Curtis, Ann Perry, Fox Coffany, Misa, Misa2, Lily the Snoopy Fan, Jenny the Swifty, Allison the Aesthetic Girl, Flea Street Vicomp, Amanda Sanchez Breton, Emily the Flower Lover, Songbird177, Sophie the Sunset Girl, Summer the Dog Lover, Inca Linquist, Aubrey the Charlie Brown Lover, NB Cardall, and Chris. And if you two like to have a shout out, and in each and every one of my videos, please head on over to patreon.com/GDentReactor for more, and I'll see you guys next time.